What up, what up, what up? We're about to get this party started. Yes, indeed. So this was a spiritual download. Let's see, was it yesterday? Yup, yesterday. It was a spiritual download while I was getting my coffee. Okay? Literally, while I was getting my coffee, I had gotten an answer to my question. And I had been asking this question for quite a while, okay? Quite a while, for about a year, all right? For about a year, I'm like, I had no understanding on why it seemed that the righteous had a problem with me. And I petitioned the Father about this, okay? And yesterday I received an answer, all right? I received an answer with crystal clarity. And I had happened to grab my phone and record it as it was being downloaded to me, okay? And it makes sense. So we are going to read the story about Peter. I know that's kind of upon my spirit to do. I didn't plan it that way. But right before I clicked on start this stream, that's what was in my spirit. That we need to go over that. You know, how Peter denied the Messiah. And the Messiah told him that he was going to do it, okay? But that don't necessarily mean that Peter is not righteous, okay? Unlike your Christian church will have you believe, alright? But anyway, I got also a melody that was downloaded to my spirit earlier today, okay, while I was making my coffee. And I'm going to go ahead and start this session with that, okay? Let's go ahead and get that out the way. Did I not even, like, I didn't even save it yet. So let's just play it, okay? Man, bruh, every single time when I'm making my coffee, you know, getting prepared to go live, we going on 12 o'clock noon, so I gotta make this quick. There's a melody that's upon my heart, upon my spirit. The wicked's about to reap every single thing they have sown. Yeah, the wicked's about to reap every single thing they have sown. The wicked's about to reap every single thing they have sown. The wicked's about to reap every single thing they have sown. Yeah, the wicked's about to reap every single thing they have sown. The wicked's about to reap every single thing they have sown. Yeah, the wicked's about to reap every single thing they have sown. The wicked's about to reap every single thing they have sown. Wickedness cannot last for eternity. No, it can't. Give me just a second. Let me go ahead and save this melody, okay? One moment. I can't believe I didn't do it yet. I've been busy, man, trying to get this thing to go. You know? This computer, bro. Lord. Oh my gosh. The wicked's about to reap every single thing they have sown. Not that I'm wishing judgment on anybody, it's just what it is, okay? You know, it's coming. Your judgment's coming, okay? You only had a certain amount of time to trodden down the children of light. You know, just because you want to ignore the fact that we've been risen, you know, don't mean that we ain't alive and well, standing upon our feet in great boldness. You want to continue to ignore us to your own detriment. That's on you. You have free agency. But no longer can you force your wickedness and your ideologies upon us, okay? No, now you have opposition, okay? We're here with the opposition so that you can make your decision with crystal clarity, okay? Crystal clarity. And it ain't gonna be forced. Your choice is not gonna be forced. However, you are gonna be forced to make a choice. Okay? All your life you had free agency to choose how you wanted to live your life. However, the eternal laws is in effect and been in effect. Okay? Just because you choose to ignore the eternal laws don't mean that they're non-existent. Okay? They are very much in existence and about to come into full effect. Where everybody's going to see the judgment upon the wicked. And going to see the salvation of the righteous. Okay? Yeah, you're gonna wonder and ask yourself. Already, there's a vibrational shift in the earth. And you know that great change is on the horizon. Yes, the coming kingdom of righteousness. But this world was made for many. The world to come is made for few. And you wicked, they're in ignorance. Because they seem to think that their preparations, their money, their materialistic things is going to classify them as the few that's going to inherit the world. No, the scripture says that the meek is going to inherit the earth. Okay? How the hell they think that they can do all of this wickedness, all of these atrocities, and think that they're going to be the ones that's going to be spared this great destruction that's coming upon the earth? No, the earth is getting ready to purge the wicked. Okay? And we're here with the life rafts. Okay? But you want to continue to ignore us to your own detriment. Now, like I touched on, this particular audio that we're going to be streaming today is about the answer to my question on what it is that what was the issue with the righteous. Why the righteous tripping against me? You know, why don't the righteous want to join me? You know, like why do they outcast me? Why have I been, literally outcasted and excommunicated? All of these things, okay? How come I can't have fellowship? All of these questions I inquired, of the Great Spirit. Like, why do I have to be alone in this? Like, what is it? Like, and I go to these different brothers and sisters channels, I see their pages on Facebook and how they receive all of this love, and I support them, okay, because they got part of the truth that I also have, all right? We're in this in one accord. There is the truth that we all have that is in one accord, in unison, all right? And, bruh, I'm going to get into it because I'm not trying to jump the gun, okay? Like, we gotta let it marinate, okay? There's a reason for this, and it's glorious, but not for my own vainglory, but for the glory of the living power. Okay? Now, let's see here. We played the audio, and I did save it, so let me close out of this. Trying to freaking close things that I don't necessarily need. Alright, my settings are pretty good in my task manager. CPU's at 26, memory's at 80, disk is at 2, so that's damn good. Thank you, Father. Alright, let's get it. Oh my gosh, it feels like I'm getting a direct download. It's a direct download to my spirit. I'm working on making my second cup of coffee, and I was just thinking, and I'm like, this is going to be a glorious thing that the Father, Mother does upon this earth. The coming kingdom that's coming to the earth is going to be very glorious. And, you know, I'm a part of this. I'm a part of this, even though, you know, it seems as if I'm outcasted, even by the very people that I have supported and that I continue to support. You know, these more prominent channels, you know, got way more support, okay? Like, it seems like as if I'm outcasted from them and all the people around me, you know? Like, I'm outcasted. I'm outcasted from my family. I'm outcasted from friends and fellowship and like all of this, and even the spiritual family. It's like, you know, I've literally been outcasted, and I have been set apart by the Father. Okay? The Father has me here set apart because all of these people that have bits and pieces of the puzzle, and I know that they do because it's confirmation to what I've been given in my spirit, and the Father has given me a bigger picture. All right? So it's the bigger picture that I have within me. One second here. Oh my gosh. So it's this bigger picture that I have within me that most people can't see. All right? They only have bits and pieces to this prophecy. All right? They only have bits and pieces to this truth. And let me expound a little bit on that, because I don't mean to make it seem like it's mediocre, because it's not. Okay? We all have our purpose, okay? We all have our purpose with the divine, okay? With the Creator, with the Spirit of truth, with the Holy Spirit, with the Father, okay? And, like, bruh, I'm just going to say some channels, okay? Because it's relevant, all right? Now, Big Judah brings out so much information on true history. Okay? He brings the receipts. He brings these ancient historical books in their own words, okay? And brings it together with a scripture, all right? And it's beautiful. It's beautiful what he's been given, his portion, okay? I've learned a lot from Big Judah, okay? There's Elder Dimitri, you know, that brung another level, okay, that we were never given animals to eat as a food source, okay? Let me show you these channels as we're talking about them, okay? And I'm not going to say nothing negative about these channels because I don't have nothing negative to say, okay? I'm just making a point, all right? Now, work with me and my slow PC, please, okay? I'm just gonna make my point here, okay? Because they all have their purpose, okay? And they're walking in their purpose, all right? They're doing what they've been instructed to do, okay? The Spirit of truth is upon the earth, all right? This person right here, Jordan's Journey, she's walking in her purpose, all right? Giving encouragement, all right? Giving encouragement. This is needed amongst the body. The Messiah's vineyard, okay? There's a vineyard of the Messiah upon the earth right now. And we're all doing our part, okay? So stay with me. This is Big Judah, okay? I mentioned him. Do you see how he went here, okay? He went here. So this is live video from when he went there, all right? And, you know, show video, you know, of our ancient places, okay? And he has proved that this is ours, okay? Like, we're all doing our part, bro. All right? Now, I also mentioned Let me take you to the other channel that I mentioned, Elder Dimitri, but he goes by a different name on here. Let's see. Man, I got so many channels that I'm subscribed to. It'd be so hard to find what I'm looking for. It's crazy. They need to allow us to organize this. Like, bruh, I'll have, a prophecy section, freaking history section, truth section. Like, bruh, I don't know, man. I don't know where, because I don't know if I can spell his name correctly, and I'm pretty damn sure YouTube is not going to bring it up. Let's just try. I don't even know how to spell how he spell his name, bro. It's annoying. Oh, you know what? Let me skip all of that. Thank you, Father. Thank you for tapping me in my spirit to let me know that I already connected his channel to my channel. Alright? Right here. Okay? This channel right here. Okay? I've grew a lot in the spirit and in truth. Alright? When it came to overcoming eating animals, not only that, but overcoming bashing people with the Bible. Okay? I was cut many times with the sword of the Spirit by this willing vessel. Okay? This willing vessel for the spirit of truth. Alright? Helped to sharpen me up. Okay? I had to let go of a lot of dogmatic belief systems. And this person helped to sharpen me up. Okay? Because they were speaking by way of the Spirit. Okay? And I had the ears to hear, the heart to receive. Okay? Clearly the eyes to see. Now, Big Levi, another part of this puzzle, okay? He's doing his part. He's letting us know the affliction that is upon the wicked and the Gentiles, the 83 that took us into captivity. Those who made a covenant to take the children of light into captivity. He is being used by the Spirit of Truth to bring out all of these videos about it, okay? Frozen to death, the new normal. Like, he's calling it Esau's trouble, but, I disagree with it being Esau because Esau is not a Gentile, although Esau is part of the 83 that made a covenant together with one consent to hide the children of light, okay? So he's bringing out this truth, okay? I can get past, the fact that we disagree about who Esau is in order to have the ears to hear, the good fruit, that he is giving. I don't agree with everything he says, okay? But however, I can see the destruction, okay? That's upon those who made this covenant, okay? And who refuse to change their heart. All right, it's going to get worse for you. And my brother Big Levi is being used by the Spirit of Truth to bring all of these things out on his channel. Okay? Yes. And he's doing a damn good job doing it. Okay? Yes, he is. All right? He brings out a lot of truth. Okay? Now, come on now. Work with me. This brother here, though I don't agree with everything he's saying, he's also doing his part. Okay? Yes, he's doing his part. The gods have returned. Okay? Like, bruh, this Spirit of Truth is in one accord. Okay? We all have our portion. We all have our part. Okay? He knows where our lands are. He knows that this is our land. He's telling the truth on that. Okay? Telling the truth on what's happening in prophecy. Bringing things to the surface. The things that were buried very deep, he's bringing it up to the surface, okay? So those who can only view surface level are able to see what has been hidden beneath, okay? And we're all on one accord, all right? Even this brother here, okay? Looks like a Gentile on the outside, but is a freaking star seed upon the earth, okay? Yes, a star seed upon the earth. Brings out a lot of truth by way of the Spirit. The Holy Spirit speaks through this brother, okay? Now, on surface level, he looks like somebody that would never have the Spirit of truth, that would never be following the Holy Spirit, Okay? On surface level, look at his tattoos and whatnot. You know, holes in his ears. Like, does this look like somebody that will have the Spirit of truth and have the Holy Spirit dwelling with him? Well, he does, though. Okay? The Holy Spirit speaks through this brother. Okay? So I'm just telling you. Here's Abdullah Seer. Okay? Man, it's so many of us. Okay? They can't stop the Spirit of truth from flowing upon the earth. It's bursting out everywhere. Okay? This brother brings out a lot of truth by way of the Spirit. Very passionate brother. I love this brother, okay? He goes deeper. He gets into all of the hidden records, okay? Yes, I got a lot of my books from him, okay? Went to go search them out and get them. Yahusha Unifier is another one. A willing vessel used by the Spirit of Truth to give us the PDFs of many of these books, okay? Many of these lost scriptures, all right? Hidden scriptures, okay? They know who we are. This truth is bursting through the seams, okay? They tried their best to hide this truth from us, all right? But no matter. It doesn't matter what all they've done to hide this truth from us. We know who we are, okay? And now the children of light has risen, okay? He brings out the keys of Enoch and all of these hidden records, okay? The book of remembrance and whatnot, okay? Bruh, you got Bitter Maccabees doing his part. You know, giving you the truth in little bits, little bite-sized pieces, okay? Yes, you know, the diet of the very elect, saying the same thing, all right? That we were never given dead bodies to eat as a food source, okay? We're in unison. We're all on one accord, telling you the same thing. The land of Eden in America, we're telling you the same thing. This is the Spirit of truth flowing through the willing vessels upon the earth. Okay, spiritual light passing through. See, every single one of these channels that I'm mentioning, I love their channels, okay? You clearly see I watch their channels, okay? I love the information that they have been given to bring out. I support them. You know, I like every single one of their videos. I show love. Okay, participate in their live chat. Okay, even though I'm ostracized and you know, outcasted, you know, nobody even responds when I say shalom in the chat. Hey man, I see it. Okay, I see, you know, how people treat me, bro, but I show love everywhere I go. Okay, you see, she brings out her part, okay? Be breaking down politics in lingo that we can understand, okay? I love the way she gives her breakdowns of what's going on when it comes to the political powers of the world, okay? Now, let's see. Well, Morial, my brother Morial, okay, brings out much truth from his perspective in his life, the things that he has lived, the things that he sees. All right, he's a living witness, okay? And we're all instructed to tell our story. All right, so his channel is all about telling his story, okay? It's about our story now, okay? It's time for the righteous to tell our story, okay? And we're doing it on a mass scale. And they cannot suppress this truth, okay? Dane Calloway, my brother, Dane Calloway. Oh my gosh, huge platform, okay? See, he got a huge platform, bringing out this truth by the way of the Spirit. No, I don't agree with everything that he says. However, he brings receipts, okay, on the truth that he's been given by way of the Spirit, all right? Brings the receipts for everything that he says. I don't know why my computer is doing this, bro. It's really annoying. Why is it blacking out his thumbnails now? Like, come on, bro. Really? Really? Y'all hating. They're hating, bro. They're hating. You see, he brings the receipts for all of this. We know who we are. They lied about who we are. They lied to you. Okay? Yes, these people lied to you. Those who set themselves up in authority has lied to all of us. And now this truth is coming out on a mass scale. Okay? We were always here. Okay? American Negroes are the American Indians that Europeans encountered fleeing from their countries. Okay? This is led via the spirit of truth. We're all doing our part. Okay? Eric Dubé, a Gentile brother, doing his part. Okay? Shedding light, a star seed upon the earth. One of the first to break the deception of the world in which we live in. These people done lied about our realm. Okay? They made us believe we were living on a giant spinning ball. Okay? But Brother Eric Dubé blew the roof off of that deception. Okay? And brung the receipts by the way of the Spirit. Okay? Yes, indeed. Okay? I recommend all of these channels that I mentioned. Okay? Yes, I recommend all of these channels that I mentioned. Alright? So anyway, bruh, and I don't mean to leave nobody out, okay? Like you see, I'm subscribed to a hell of a lot of channel. Oh my gosh, this brother, oh my gosh, this brother right here. I gotta give this brother props, okay? This brother right here. Yeah, I know y'all remember this brother. He was bringing the truth by the sword of the Spirit back in the day when it came to who the real Israelites are. Well, the brother just grew in the Spirit and truth even more. So now he's bringing that sharp sword by way of the Spirit, correcting things that he was wrong about, okay? Those of us who are genuine and who are really truthfully truth seekers, okay, we love truth, we don't stay stagnant. We continue to elevate in the Spirit and in truth. And we retract ourselves from things that we were wrong about. And we ain't got no qualms doing that. So this brother literally came out with his first video and told, how he was wrong about some things. Bro, he says, why I left the Israelites. Brother Jerusalem. Okay, you remember him. Brother Jerusalem. Okay, he tells you why he left the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites and whatnot. He tells you how it was another religion. Okay, and how he grew from that. All right, he breaks down, the term black. Like why we should not be using the term black. What it truly means, okay? He breaking all of this down by way of the Spirit, okay? Grew in the Spirit and in truth, and led via the Spirit of truth to set up this channel to help others grow in the Spirit and in truth, okay? Now, bruh, there's a whole bunch, okay? A whole bunch. Tabitha Brown, okay? I gotta mention her. All right, because she doing her part as well. And don't sell out, okay? She ain't sold out, okay? She has morals, stands upon her principles, ain't selling out for money, okay? She doing what she doing because it was a calling, okay? Led via the Spirit of truth, okay? Teaching our people how to eat vegan, okay? How to cook it for ourselves. Use via the Spirit of truth to help people transition from eating dead bodies and being more healthy, being health conscious. Okay, she's funny, unique personality. This is who the Father is using. Okay, the Spirit of truth is flowing. All right, man. Oh my gosh, my computer. All right, it's really, really slow. Bear with me. 95% memory is tripping, okay? It's tripping. Alright? So, I was going to bring out one more. I was going to try to click on one more, but, bruh, my disk is high, is fluctuating. Alright, let's try to click on one more. Bro, where the heck did it go? I just seen it, man. Come on. Work with me. Okay, Okay, I'm not gonna click on it because it's too laggy, bro. I don't get why is it doing this? This is crazy as hell. Like, oh my gosh. I just hope this live stream doesn't freaking crash, bro. I'm gonna have to close it out. But it was JWTV, okay? He doing his part in bringing out, he keeping us, updated in the news, okay? What's happening, okay? Now, I don't agree with everything he says either. A lot of it I do feel like is fear mongering, because, bruh, those of us who are walking in the spirit, we know that we're going to be divinely protected, okay? Now, you see how slow my PC is. This is absolutely insane. It's so freaking crazy, bro. Like, really? Like, my mouse is really slow. It's hardly letting me do anything. I'm just hoping that this live stream doesn't freaking cut out, bro. My disk is 100%. My memory is 94. CPU is fluctuating in the 30s. So all I can do is just wait. I'm not even sure if people can hear me. Not sure if it froze up the OBS. Oh, it's not even showing my OBS. It's not even showing my OBS in my task manager. So am I still even on here? Bruh, did they cut my stream? Where's my phone, bro? Give me a second. If you can't hear me, I apologize, but... Bro, where's my phone? This is crazy, bro. I don't know where in the heck my phone is either. Bro, this is crazy. Please bear with me if you can still hear me. I'm trying to make sure that this stream is still going. Don't know what the hell happened to my phone. I'm trying to bring it up on my tablet to see. And see if I'm still live. Am I still live? Can you hear me? Let me see. I'm trying to bring it up on my tablet to see. Yep, okay. I don't know why it's not showing up in my task manager. It's not even showing OBS, bro. It's not showing OBS in my task manager. And give me one more second. Let me see. Call my phone, bro, so I can find out where the heck my phone is at. Alright. Dang, bro. This is nuts, bro. This computer. Now, we're at 30 minutes. Okay, let me pull this back over here. Trying to take off welcome. For some reason, OBS is really, really laggy. Bruh, come on. Now, let's see. 1 second. My memory is 68%. Bro, I'm doing the best I can to do this live stream, okay? And I don't see OBS open in my task manager. So how in the heck can I still be live? It doesn't make sense. But anyway, I was still live on the thing, so let's go ahead and continue with this. I just wanted to bring out this truth and just like, you know, try to make it as clear as possible. You know, how the spirit of truth is flowing upon the earth right now, in this time, through many different willing vessels, okay? 1 second. Okay, yes. Alright, yep, it's showing that I am still live. Okay. Good. Now, let's continue.
Okay, and it's like I'm the glue. It's literally like I'm the glue. All right, the Father has made me glue. Okay, so I'm to take all of these bits and pieces of this puzzle and glue it all together. All right. And because of that, I've been outcasted by the community. Okay, the Hebrew community on Facebook. You know, the YouTube communities, okay? All of these people that I support, I'm subscribed to many of these channels, okay? And like I said, they all have bits and pieces of this truth, all right? Which confirms what the Father has given to me. But it's a smaller picture, you know? But yet they have a bigger support base, okay? They're even financially supported. But I'm sitting over here with crickets. My channel is highly marginalized. Yet, what I've been given is what they have been given, plus some, okay? And a lot of what I've been given, a lot of people are not ready to accept yet, okay? Because they have to grow more spiritually, in the spirit and in truth, in order to receive. And I don't say these things to set myself up on no pedestal. It's not that at all. It's the fact that I have the eyes to see. Okay, and because I asked for clarity to the Father. Like, how come it seems like even the righteous hate me? And how come the righteous don't want to support me? You know, it's because they're afraid. It doesn't mean that they're not righteous. They're like Peter. Okay, where Peter denied him, okay, and he told Peter to his face that this is what Peter was going to do. All right,
now if you give me just a moment, because I'm just heating up my coffee right quick, I'll be right back and we're going to go into that account. All right, 1 second. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and go into the account of Peter denying the Messiah. Peter denies Jesus. And thank you for your patience. I tend for this to be only one video. Okay? Only one video. Because it's not that long of an audio. It's about 10 minutes long. Okay? Alright, let's see here. One second, people. Okay, this is Peter right here. One second, give me a second. I'm reading. One moment, I'm trying to get that part about Peter. We're going to read this whole thing, but I want to make sure I'm in the right place. First, I want to get where the Messiah told Peter that this is what he's going to do. Alright, one second. I don't know why the hell they can't go exactly to where the Messiah told him that he's going to do it. What is wrong with these people? I typed it in exactly that Jesus tells Peter he will deny him. Okay, here it is. Luke 22:34. Now, they be changing the names too. They be changing the names to try to make it confusing so you won't know. They don't want you to have understanding, okay? The people who put together what you consider today to be the Holy Bible, they didn't want you to have understanding, okay? So many things have been changed. You know, names been changed, altered. You know, bruh. It was done on purpose to bring confusion. All right, now hold on. And he said unto them, the kings of the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and they that exercise authority upon them are called benefactors. You know, that's still going on today. Back in this time, it was the Greeks and the Romans that were in authority, okay? Yes. I think it was the first Roman Empire, right before the first Roman Empire, because the Maccabees is dealing with the Greeks. All right, the Maccabees is dealing with the Greeks, and I think when the Messiah was here, it was like either right before the Romans were in control. I mean, I'm still like a little off on the timeline as far as, you know, my understanding when it comes to this part here. Okay, but there's others out there that, you know, have more of an accurate viewpoint of that. Okay, but still yet the Gentiles were in power during the time of the Messiah when he was on the earth. Because, oh yes, it was the Romans. Okay, yeah, it was the Romans. Never mind, I'm sorry about that. It was the Romans because the tribe of Judah handed him over to the Romans to have them murder him. So yes, it was the first Roman Empire that was upon the earth in his day. Okay, and now we're in the revised Roman Empire at the tail end of it. Okay, see, I've been given the glue to bring all of these pieces together and glue it together. Okay, now back then the kings of the Gentiles were exercising lordship over the holy people and over Jerusalem. Okay, yes they were. They set up Edomites to be over the seed of promise. Okay, yes, all right, and I don't think it's changed. All right, verse 26, but ye shall not be so, but he that is greatest among you, let him be as the younger, and he that is chief as he that does serve. See, this is crazy, bro, because this is during the Passover. Okay, this is during the Passover, and you got to realize who had your, you got to realize who had our records. Okay. Only intended for this to be one video, so I'm not trying to spend too much time on this. But I want to show you the manipulation that they did in your scriptures, because they took a lot out. They hid a lot, okay, on purpose. One moment. Peter denied the Messiah. Alright, and see, Simon is Peter, okay? So I wanted you to understand that. Simon is Peter, alright? He said unto him, Peter said unto him, Lord, I am ready to go with thee, both unto prison and unto death. And the Messiah said, I tell you, Simon Peter, the cock shall not crow this night before that thou shalt 3 times deny that thou knowest me. Okay? This is exactly what this is saying, but you see this? Like, hold on, let's go up a little bit. So the kings of the Gentiles were exercising authority over them at that time even. Okay? But hold on here. This is election 77. So yeah, let's go up to election 75. They've done a lot of manipulation, okay? One second, let me show you. Alright, because this right here, verse 26, but ye shall not be so, but he that is greatest among you, let him be as the younger, and he that is chief as he that does serve. Okay, now let's go here. Let's show you the real story, okay? And that evening the master cometh into the house, and there are gathered with him the 12 and their fellows, Peter and Jacob and Thomas and John and Simeon and Matthew and Andrew and Nathanael and James and Thaddeus and Jude and Philip and their companions. And there was also Judas Iscariot, who by men was numbered with the 12. till the time when he should be manifested. And they were all clad in garments of white linen, pure and clear, for linen is the righteousness of the saints. And each had the color of his tribe. But the master was clad in his pure white robe, over all without seam or spot. Okay, now here it is. This is the reason why, but they skipped all of that. They skipped all of that here. They don't even say any of that. Like, bruh, watch. And there arose contention among them. Okay? Where's this at in the KJV? Where's this at in the KJV? How come they took this out right here? And there arose contention among them as to which of them should be esteemed the greatest. This is the reason why it's saying this right here. Alright? Like, what? Bruh. That's crazy. Why would it just start in the middle of that with no context? Alright, it's talking about the Gentiles up here, and then all of a sudden it gives his response. Okay? It gives his response to this. It's like it starts here. It starts here. Okay? It starts there. And it left off this. The fact that there was contention that rose up among the disciples. Okay? Alright? To who should be the greatest. Okay? For some reason, they left that out. And just started, here. Wherefore he said unto them, okay? But ye shall not be so, but he that is greatest among you, let him be as the younger, and he that is chief as he that does serve. It's like, bro, that came out of left field. Like, what? That has no context. That has no context, okay? But it does here. Wherefore he said unto them, he that is greatest among you, let him be as he that serves. Okay? Now, let's go down a little bit. Alright, now we're going to Lection 77 in a minute. Okay, so let me bring it back up here. For whether is greater, he that sitteth at meat, or he that serveth? Is not he that sitteth at meat, but I am among you as he that serveth. Bruh, this is during the Passover. This is the Messiah speaking to them. He had actually said, with desire I desire to eat this Passover with you before I suffer, and to institute the memorial of my oblation for the service and salvation of all. Because he was demonstrating the eternal laws of love, okay? The divine law of love. Not to be a blood sacrifice, not to be a human sacrifice, okay? For behold, the hour cometh when the Son of Man shall be betrayed into the hands of sinners. Okay? And one of the 12 said unto him, Lord, is it I? And he answered, he to whom I give the sop, maybe soursop, okay, is the same as he. Because soursop is a fruit. They were not eating flesh and blood, okay? That was an abomination, and the Messiah came to put an end to it, okay? However, that's been removed from your KJV, all right, pretty much. I mean, it's hidden. You have to have the spiritual eyes to see, okay? But anyway, bro, let me just prove that point, all right? And Iscariot, verse 6, and Iscariot said unto him, Master, behold, the unleavened bread, the mingled wine, and the oil, and the herbs. But where is the lamb that Moses commanded? For Judas had brought the lamb, but the Messiah had forbid that it should be killed, okay? That's why they ended up murdering the Messiah, because he broke their man-made law of the Passover. They made it a man-made law that lamb was supposed to be slaughtered and eaten for Passover. To this day, you have stiff-necked Israelites wanting to slaughter lambs or even just go to a grocery store to buy the slain lamb so that they could cook it with bitter herbs and eat it. okay, is abominable. All right? Is abominable. It was never given as a food source. All right? So, it was Judas that brought the lamb. All right? And Judas betrayed him because he refused to allow the lamb to be killed. Okay? Now, John spake in the Spirit, saying, Behold, the Lamb of the Most High, the good shepherd, which giveth his life for the sheep. He was taking the place of that lamb, okay? But not to be a human sacrifice, not to be a blood sacrifice, but to show the greatest of love, okay? That he will not take away your free agency to do evil, even to him. Okay? Now, I brought out more understanding of this yesterday. I already did it. Alright? I already brought you clarity on why he did what he did. Okay? He had to turn the other cheek like he told us. Alright? He could not repay evil for evil. This is why he didn't call on legions of angels to put an end to his suffering. Okay? Now, he fulfilled the divine law of love. Okay? Judas was troubled at these words. Okay? Judas was... This is a lot of, brothers and sisters, not saying, I'm not going to say any individual names or even if there are any of the channels, that we went to. I don't think so. Okay? I don't think that about any of the channels that we went to. However, within the truth, all right, there's a lot of wolves in sheep clothing, like Judas, okay? And when these people hear by way of the Spirit, when they hear the truth via the Spirit of truth, they are troubled within them, okay? And then they seek to how they're going to betray the light, okay? And so and it continued to perpetuate itself even after the Messiah. All right, and that's the time we're living in. All right, now. So, let's see here. Ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations, and I appoint unto you a kingdom as my Father has appointed unto me, that you may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And the Messiah says, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan has desired to have you, that he may shift you as wheat. Yeah. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. All right, he's going to use Peter to build his church upon. Peter was the one that he chose to go to the Gentiles. Okay, and it was confirmed. All right, Cornelius was told by the angel to go seek out Peter. Okay, not Paul. All right, you need to understand that, because Paul was used by the Roman Catholic Church in order to spread false doctrines, in order to spread your Christianity. It's Pauline Christianity, okay? Replacement theology, okay? It was Peter that was sent to the Gentiles, not Paul, okay? You're holding on to Paul because Paul allows you to eat whatever the hell you want to eat, okay? But the Messiah then told you to keep your hand from bloodshed and anything strangled. All right, in the Gospel of the Holy 12, he tells you outright the reason he came here. Verily, verily, I say unto you, for this end have I come into the world, that I may put away all blood offerings and the eating of the flesh of the beasts and the birds that are slain by men. Okay, so either you're going to listen to the one you claim you serve, or you're going to follow the wolf in sheep clothing, the self-proclaimed Apostle Paul. Okay. The one that has the majority of your New Testament. Okay? And the Messiah, which he is, the most important, alright? Because he became an ascended master. Like, why the hell does he have such a small portion in the New Testament? But yet Paul has all of these damn epistles. Get out of here with that. Okay? You're following a false god. Now, So he told Simon Peter that Satan had desired to have him, that he may be shifted as wheat. But the Messiah prayed for him that his faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. Okay? Verse 33. And he said unto him, Peter said unto him, Lord, I am ready to go with thee, both unto prison and to death. And the Messiah said, I tell you, Peter, the cock shall not crow this day, before thou shalt 3 times deny that thou knowest me. Okay? This is what the Messiah told Peter. You're like, you're going to deny me 3 times before the rooster crows. 3 times, okay? 3 times before you're going to deny me. 3 times before the rooster crows. Okay? That day. All right? And when he had said unto them, when I sent you without money and scrip and shoes, lacked you anything? And they said nothing. See, his true disciples, we are to have faith, okay? We're to have faith in the living power. And it looks like our life is in shambles, okay? In the physical, it looks like my life is in shambles. And I have to suffer a lot. Long suffering is required from all of his disciples, okay? You claim to be a disciple of the Good Shepherd? Where's your good fruit of long suffering? Where's the fruit of the spirit of long suffering? I have it here in the garden on this channel. And the Messiah asked, since you've been doing this, my servant, have you really lacked anything that you absolutely needed? I've had a roof over my head this entire time. I've had internet in order to do my purpose for most of the time, minus about maybe 7 to 10 days or so. Okay? I've had food. He never let me run out of TP. I have now been out of soap for the first time. He never let me run out of cat food. Though I'm out of cat litter now for the first time. But yet my faith is still in the living power. I'm working on a laggy ass PC, as you people can see. Still walking by faith and not by sight. Doing what I've been instructed to do. By faith and not by sight. Then he said unto them, but now he that has purse, let him take it, and likewise his scrip. And he that has no sword, let him sell his garment and buy one. Now, that goes contrary to what he told us. So clearly, that's an injection, okay? Let's see here. Because why the hell would he tell you to go buy a sword, to pick up a sword? And people are taking this to mean that it's okay to have a gun. Bro, I'm not even trying to go this deep. Alright? And I'm not trying to have this video be too dang long. Alright? Maybe we'll revisit that in a little bit later. Okay? Because I wasn't trying to go down that route. Okay? Not trying to go down that route. I really just wanted to stick to the fact that Peter was afraid, okay? So I'm trying to get to that. I'm not even trying to go a different route, okay? Maybe you'll put it upon my spirit to come back to that and break that down via the spirit of truth, okay? But hold on. For I say unto you that this is written must be accomplished in me. Meaning he must fulfill the divine laws that he came to teach, okay? The divine laws of love, life, and purity. He had to live it with his life. He had to demonstrate it with his life, okay? And he was reckoned among the transgressors, for the things concerning me have an end, okay? Hold on. I'm skipping a lot. Hold on. And see, even the Messiah prayed to the Father, saying, "If thou be willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but thine will be done." Do you think that is fun, suffering? Do you think it's fun being in lack and in need of many things? No, it's not. I asked the Father a lot. How much longer? How much longer, Father? Please remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but your will be done. Okay? It's repeating itself today. Okay? On a different level. Alright? For the last time. We're the final ones. Okay? And being in agony, because we all have to suffer, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat became great drops of blood falling down to the ground. Okay? So he knew he was going to have to suffer in the hands of wicked people that wanted to torture him. Okay? Suffer. Alright? Bruh, my computer is tripping. Like, oh my God, my mouse don't even want to move. This is crazy. And it's still not showing my OBS. So, I don't know, bro. I hope this is not all in vain and that I don't get what the hell's going on. I don't see anything in my task manager that's like, but my disk is 100%. My disk is 100% and it's messing with me, bro. But there ain't nothing in my task manager that I can close. I'm trying to do this work, bro. I'm trying my best to do this work. Lord have mercy. Let me close out of some of these freaking tabs, I guess. Let me just get to what I'm trying to get to, bro. Lord have mercy. Alright, and here's Peter. Alright, then in verse 54, and then they took him and led him and brought him into the high priest's house, and Peter followed afar off. And when they had kindled a fire in the midst of the hall and were set down together, Peter sat down among them. But a certain maid beheld him as he sat by the fire, and earnestly looked upon him, and said, "This man was also with him." And he denied him, saying, "Woman, I know him not." So that's the first time that Peter denied the Messiah. Okay? Because he was afraid. Verse 58. And after a little while, another saw him and said, "Thou art also of them." And Peter said, "Man, I am not." Second time, he denied the Messiah and the disciples. Okay? Verse 59. And about the space of 1 hour, after another confidently affirmed, saying, "Of a truth, this fellow also was with him, for he is a Galatian." And Peter said, "Man, I know not what thou sayest." And immediately, while he yet spake, the cock crowed, okay? The rooster crowed, all right? And the Messiah turned and looked upon Peter. And Peter remembered the word of the Lord. Now he has said unto him, "Before the cock crow, thou shalt deny me 3 times." And Peter went out and wept bitterly. He felt bad that he was not strong enough. Okay? Yes, he felt bad that he was not strong enough. And this is many brothers and sisters in this truth, okay, that has refused to uphold the truth when it comes to me. All right? Refuse to not support me. Okay? Because of surface level thinking and what they've been taught to believe. Okay? And the men that held Jesus mocked him and smote him. Okay? Wicked people. Alright? They tortured him and murdered him. And he allowed it to happen to him in order to fulfill the divine law of love. Okay? He came here to bring happiness and peace and freedom to all humanity and all creation, had they hearkened to his truth that he came to bring, that it wasn't his truth, it was the truth from the Great Spirit. Because he said he didn't come here speaking anything in and of himself, but what he heard of the Father. Okay? Love one another as you love yourself. Okay? It would have been a paradise on earth had these wicked people had the ears to hear him and converted from wickedness to righteousness. They never would have murdered him. Okay? And this wicked system wouldn't have been established. None of this would have happened. Okay? We would have all been living in a paradise. Okay? Now, but it's allowed. The Great Spirit allows for periods of times to test the hearts of the children of men. Alright? Allow you your free agency. Okay? You had your free agency. For a time, times, and half a time. And, I focus on the half a time. This is more of the glue that I've been given to piece all these things together. Okay? To give you a fuller picture. Okay? I'm to pull all of these things together. I am a gatherer of information to pull it all together, to piece it all together, to give you a bigger picture. Okay? And the Father has set me apart for this purpose. Okay? Now let's continue in this audio, bro. Because we're a little over an hour. And like I said, I really didn't want this to be over one video. Okay? Let's go.
Okay, where Peter denied him, okay, and he told Peter to his face that this is what Peter was going to do. All right, Peter is righteous. He built his church upon Peter, okay, and like there's an apocalypse of Peter. So clearly the Messiah loves Peter and been working with Peter. Well, that's most of these righteous people that I support that don't have the bigger picture that I've been given. And they're a little afraid. Okay? Yes, we're keeping it real. They're a little afraid. They're a little afraid to support me. Hell, I understand. They've been taught all their life to view me as an abomination. Okay? Because my physical package does not line up with my personality. Okay, the energy that I give off, okay? They were taught to believe that I'm an abomination. They were taught to perceive me as an abomination, like it's an abomination for you to be like you are, okay? So they are afraid. They're afraid to stand up for righteousness' sake, okay? Because they cannot see. They cannot perceive. They won't let go of their core belief, okay? Put it that way. They won't let go of their core belief that everybody gotta fit in boxes, okay? These socially constructed boxes. It's been deeply ingrained into their psyche, and they can't get past it, okay? So it causes them to want to deny what the Spirit has done within my life.
Now, let me show you something, okay? We're going to go in depth a little bit here. Give me just a moment to pull this up, alright? If my computer will let me. This part of the thumbnail, the thumbnail that I created for this video is dealing with this, okay? The reason why people are afraid, okay? 1 second here. You see, I was born in Christianity, alright? Born and raised in Christianity. Bear with me and my slow computer. Like, my goodness, bro. Wow. This is crazy slow. It seems like it's getting worse and worse every single freaking day. Alright. So you see, most people are afraid to stand up for what's right when it goes against social conditioning and mass consensus, they can't handle being rejected, ridiculed, and stigmatized. All right? They would be rejected, ridiculed, and stigmatized if they made themselves known to be in support of my channel and in what the Father called me to do. Okay? So they're standing afar off like, I don't want to touch that, bruh. Nah, I'm not going to touch that because, they're afraid. All right? And I'm going to show you why. But I'm here to help free those too, okay? Because it's mental bondage, all right? It's a social construct. It's a prison for your mind, okay? And it is fear-based, all right? The Most High did not give us a spirit of fear. Whatsoever. So if you're afraid, you need to ask yourself where that fear came from. All right? 1 second. This whole gender thing, bro. All right? You gotta stop thinking surface level. Okay? You gotta think beyond surface level. Go deeper. Okay? First of all, truth is the fact that sex and gender is not one and the same thing. Okay? And we're going to go over this. Your sex is the actual makeup of your biological makeup, your physical freaking body. Okay? That's your sex. You're never going to be able to change that. Okay? You're not going to be able to change your sex. I mean, you can, but your physique, your skeleton frame and all of these things, you can't change that. Okay? Therefore, all you're doing is deceiving people. Even if you get a sex change, you're deceiving people. Okay? Because you weren't born, the opposite sex. You were born a specific sex. All right? You were born the sex that you were born for a reason. Because the Most High is the Lord of spirits, okay? So he puts the spirits in the bodies in which they're supposed to be in their mortality for a reason, okay? Yes, we're supposed to be in the physical bodies that we're in for a purpose, for a reason, okay? No, it is not to reproduce physically upon the earth. That is a carnal mindset. Okay? No, it is to do the will of the Most High upon the earth. And you people are so carnal minded, you think that the will of the Most High is to perpetuate more freaking bodies on this earth to be programmed to be a freaking carbon copy robot for this damn system. That's what's been happening for centuries. Okay? But that's not our purpose for being down here in mortality. Okay? Is to raise the vibrational frequency of humanity. Okay? To shine the light of truth. Okay? To reproduce spiritually. Alright? Now, sex, your physical body, is the categorization of people into male and female groups based on biological characteristics. Okay? You're not going to change your bone structure, your jaw structure. Okay? Male bodies are different from female bodies. Okay? That is our physical body, and there's differences with our bodies. However, gender is the cultural or social interpretation of sex. Okay? Social interpretation. Let's look up the definition of interpretation, shall we? Does man's ideology really have any authority over the spirit? No. The action of explaining the meaning of something. Who gave mortals the right to force their explanation of what it means to be born in a male body or a female body? Who gave them the right to create social stigmas and labels and all of these boxes for people to fit in? So why are you complacent with social interpretation? That has nothing to do with the spirit at all. And it causes you to be blinded to the spirit. It causes you to cast off the fruits of the spirit. Because you have been conditioned that social interpretation of sex is real. And that it has some kind of precedence and authority over the spirit when it doesn't. Oh, let's get it in. Behavioral expectations associated with being a socially appropriate man or woman. Okay? So, because someone may be born that is not socially appropriate, they're not socially acceptable in the sex that they are born, because of their natural personality, you want to demonize them. You feel some type of way about them because they don't fit into the socially accepted group, the category, okay, of mortal men, titles of men that they created. You must fit into one of these two boxes, either a man or a woman. You're born into either a male or a female body, and some are born with both parts, hermaphrodites, okay? So they're neither male nor female. There are some that are born with both, okay? Yes, it's a real thing, okay? They're intersexed, okay? And there's also people that are born, one of the two sexes, but have the opposite energy, okay? The opposite gender energy, okay? So when you try to put everybody into a freaking box, like all males, everybody born into a male body must fit the cultural or social interpretation of the sex that they were born. You have certain behavioral expectations that is associated with being a socially appropriate man, because you were born in a male body. Therefore, if you have any kind of feminine energy that you're born with, it's looked at as an abomination, okay? And your family try to suppress that within you, okay? They try to suppress that. And it's the opposite with those that are born in a female body, the sex female. And they're born with masculine energy, okay? Males born with feminine energy, all right? They it's like saying there's something wrong with them, okay? But that's not the case, all right? And then this wicked ass world, the people that's ruling this world, they knew exactly what they were doing, okay? They've done the most. They have used the LGBT community in order to create fear, all right? This right here, this is what they've done people. Now, I've brought this out several times, and like I said, I don't want this video to be too long. Okay? Satan is a crafty deceiver. Okay? He's a crafty deceiver. Alright? But this is what he's done. Okay? This is the problem. Gender stereotypes is the problem, people. Because I just went over the fact that gender is the social interpretation of what it means to be born in the sex you're born. Okay? The body that you're born in. Alright? Some people decided to interpret what it means to be born in a female body. What it means to be born in a male body. Okay? So they created gender stereotypes. Okay? And the gender stereotypes has been enforced upon all humanity. Okay? Yes, gender stereotypes has been forced. And religion was used to enforce it. Okay? If there was no gender stereotypes, there would be no transgendered people. Okay? Transgender people came out of they were born into existence because they did not fit the social interpretation that was set up for them, the box. Okay? They didn't fit into the category. Therefore, it had to be a different category. That's how transgenderism came about. Okay? Because the energy that we carry with us did not line up with our physical package. Okay? For me, I can say, being born in a female body, it did not line up with the masculine energy that has always been with me. Okay? Social conditioning has created transgendered people because those people who identify as transgendered didn't fit the damn stereotypes. When you try to force a stereotype on someone where it doesn't fit, that's going to create conflict. Okay? You can't force everybody to fit into a box that they don't fit. Therefore, they felt they needed to change their body to match their personality. This is why people seek getting sex changes, because their life is a living hell. If people would allow them to be themselves without trying to force them into boxes, they never would have had a reason to want to change their sex. The only reason they changed their sex is so that they would be accepted and be loved. Okay? Ain't no way in hell someone really wants to go through that painful surgery if they didn't have to. They didn't feel like they had to in order to be seen for who they are. And then many times, even after they go through that excruciating pain to change their sex on the outer package, on the surface level, they're still unhappy. Because now they have to make a determination, a decision, whether they're going to be a liar and a deceiver and not tell nobody, the sex that they were born. They have to take the chance of being found out that they lied to people. So they know. And so this torments them. Okay? It torments them. And then if they're the type that wants to be honest and upfront, then many times they're still not accepted. And in some cases, they're treated even worse. So many of these people end up committing suicide. and are having remorse over having changed their bodies. Okay? It puts a band-aid on the issue. The true issue is gender stereotypes. Socially constructed boxes where you want everybody to fit in a category with a nice, neat little bow on top. Okay, so it has created conflict upon the earth. Because not everybody born the sex female or born the sex male is going to be exactly the same as all males or all females, okay? So stop trying to act like everybody got to be the same. We are not carbon copy robots, okay? We are unique individuals upon earth. Live and let live. Love one another as you love yourself. Now, if people would stop trying to put everyone into a damn box and category, transgenderism would not exist. Now, CMV, I don't know what that means. The trans movement is pushing gender stereotypes. Now it's getting more obvious, okay? And they're forcing it on children. Okay? So what makes someone a man? What makes someone a woman? It has nothing to do with how you think, act, or dress. Your sex is not something that defines. Well, this really should mean what makes a male a male. What makes someone a male? Or what makes someone a woman? You know, or what makes someone a female? Okay, that's your physical package. But your physical package is not everything. All right? Your physical package is not your essence. Okay? It's not all you are. Okay? But that's what this world has forced on everybody. Your physical body is your whole essence. That's who you are. You're nothing more than that. Okay? And then they forced all of these gender roles. Not only did they force gender stereotypes, then they forced gender roles. Okay? Because you were born this sex, you must act this, and this way. You must talk this way, you must walk this way, you must act this way, and this is what you are to do with your life. Okay? This is a dogmatic belief system, people. Alright? Your sex is not something that defines you in any way other than biological capabilities. Okay? Your sex does not define you outside of biological capabilities. It does not define your essence and who you are supposed to be upon the earth. Being told as a girl, quote unquote, that because I'm not very feminine, I must be trans. Let me reword that. Being told as a female that because I'm not very feminine, I must be trans. That's ridiculous. Alright? A young male, okay? A young male wanting to wear a dress doesn't make him a female. Okay? I feel like society is going back to pushing gender stereotypes. It never stopped. It never stopped. It only got more dogmatic. And if you don't fit into that mode, quote, you must be trans. Because they refuse to allow individualism. I must also say that I don't believe feeling like you might be a different gender makes you any less of a person. Every human being, regardless of their beliefs, deserves to be treated with basic respect and human decency. However, I find it wrong and gross that young children in school systems are being taught that biology is invalid when it comes to gender. Okay? So you're basically trying to sum people up. Like, this is what the school system has started doing with the children. Okay? So, like, take a young male, for instance. You know, he likes playing with Barbie dolls, so all of a sudden, you know, he should have been born a girl. Okay? He should have been born in a female body. So now let's start giving him hormones, you know, so that way, you know, he'll transition into being in a female body. Okay? This is wickedness. All right? This is absolute wickedness and perversion. Okay? Our spirits were created unique, people. Okay? All of our spirits are unique. Uniquely created. With unique attributes. Okay? The physical body is not all there is. And it should not be what's used to sum people up on surface level. You all heard of the saying, do not judge a book by its cover. But that's what's been forced on the whole damn world when it comes to gender and sex. Now, they created these gender roles and stereotypes, and then they terrify you with these wicked ass people, okay? They take full advantage of the power given to them by those you don't see, alright? You don't see the principalities and spiritual rulers in darkness and high places, okay? For your conflict is not only with flesh and blood, but also with the angels and with powers and with the rulers of the world of darkness and with the evil spirits under the heavens, okay? Why in the hell would they have this wicked ass, why would they have this person dressed up like this reading to school children? Okay? This is in order to terrify you. Okay? This is for a reason. You can't see past the propaganda. Okay? All you can see is the propaganda of the elite. They did this on purpose. Okay? Now you have been deceived to think that you have an excuse to hate anyone who don't fit into gender stereotypes. This is subtle deception of Lucifer to cause division within the body of the vineyard of the Messiah. Now, when it comes to sexual immorality, that's a completely different story. Okay? What you should be wondering and asking is, are you sexually active? Are you engaging in any kind of sexual immorality? Well, the answer to that with me is no. I am pure before the eyes of my Maker. So what does it matter? The title and or labels that I prefer. What the hell does it matter? The pronouns that I prefer. That does not matter to the Father. What matters to the Father is my heart and my actions. Sexual immorality is sexual immorality, people. Just because someone may identify as a homosexual does not mean that they are an abomination. And it doesn't mean that they are actively engaging in sexual immorality. Okay? No, it doesn't. Sodomy means that you are engaging in sexual immorality. Okay? And many heterosexuals are engaging in sodomy. Yet they're doing heterosexual, they're engaging in heterosexual intercourse while still committing sodomy. Because sodomy is what is the abomination. Okay? It's sodomy. Not homosexuality. Not transgenderism. Okay? Now, though, as I stated, you should not be going to go get a sex change. Okay? It's not going to change your biological makeup. All it's going to do is change the surface level. And it ain't going to fix the issue. Okay? It's not going to fix the issue. The issue is a lack of love, a lack of compassion, a lack of understanding, a lack of unique individuals, okay? And trying to put everybody in boxes and categories. That is the problem, okay? Now let's continue in this audio.
All right, and it causes them to look down upon me out of their own perception, their own perspective, which is the audio that we're getting ready to go over now. This is an audio, I think I recorded it on April 21, 2023. Never had a chance to bring it forward, but I'm going to be bringing it forward today. Like I said, I'm working on my second cup of coffee, and then I'm going to be streaming that. And this is what was on my mind. It was like a direct download that this is the reason that the righteous hate me. You know, well, not really hate me, but you know, they're like in the wings, okay? Like they're viewing me from a distance, okay? They're keeping their distance because they don't want to be associated with what they perceive as wickedness, okay? Like they think it's automatically wicked for someone born in a female body to have masculine energy, okay? To have masculine energy. That's wicked to them because that's what they have been taught, okay? So, there's been many deceptions that the Father allowed to take place upon this earth, but titles of men, perceptions of men, belief systems, all your dogmatic belief systems have no value outside of this physical realm, okay? This 3D realm. What you think when it comes to that does not matter whatsoever, okay? Now, I don't say this in arrogance. It's just the absolute truth, okay? What matters, what truly matters, is our actions, okay? Titles don't matter, all right? Just because I have masculine energy in a female body does not necessarily mean that I'm sexually impure, okay? You've been taught that dogmatic belief. You've been taught that ideology. You've been taught to view everyone like me as an automatic abomination. So that causes those who are righteous, but yet a little blinded by deception, like Peter, he was blinded by the deception of death, okay? Like he didn't want to die, okay? And not only that, the deception came in that he wouldn't overcome the death like the Messiah would, okay? Like the Messiah was teaching him, okay? This is not all there is, okay? So I try to keep it as simple as I can, all right? Try to keep it as simple as I possibly can, all right? But that's what it is. And you are afraid, okay? You know, the righteous ones. I give it to him. This was the answer to my question that I've been asking the Father. Why is it that even the righteous seem to have an issue with me? How come it seems like even the righteous have a problem with me? Well, he just broke that down and explained that to me by way of the Spirit. It was a spiritual download. And I grabbed my phone to record it. All right, so I'm not going to keep this long. Just had to get that out. All praises to the Most High for the spiritual download.
And that's that, okay? And we're not going to keep this long. Now, I do plan on coming back to do another audio stream. And I think this is gonna be a reading. It's gonna be a reading from the Baruch chapters 21 through 35. Okay, or second Baruch. Sorry about that. Second Baruch. Second Baruch chapters 21 through 35. Okay. However, I don't know how much of that I can read. I don't know how much of that I recorded. I tried to bring it up the other day. But AT&T was blocking that webpage. So, as you can read in the description, the internet bill still has not been paid. However, I did speak to them yesterday. I do hope to have that coming soon. The audio recording. They recorded the phone conversation with them. Because, well, they offered, 50% off. If I was able to pay the bill. I explained to them again, I don't have income. That I work for passion. I work for love. I'm walking in my purpose by faith and not by sight. And I'm waiting on the goodness of the Most High. To change the hearts of the people. To sow out of their abundance. Okay? This is what is part of my purpose. Alright? So anyway, I hope to have that coming for you soon. But I gotta flow by way of the Spirit, okay? And bring to you what's upon my spirit to bring to you in the order that is given to me, alright? So anyway, on that note, I'll try to be back with the recording that I recorded on 4/16/23, okay? The reading of 2nd Baruch chapters 21 through 35. I just don't know if it's going to go all the way to 35. I think it might go to 30. I'm just not for sure, okay? And we'll just be flowing by way of the Spirit. Shalom.